Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to this Saturday evening quickie, y'all. This is gonna be really quick because I really don't have much to say, but at the same time, the bullshit that goes on these YouTube streets is just tantamount to just ridiculousness. You know what I'm saying? People are just crazy. People are just doing the most. I guess people just being themselves. You know what I'm saying? And which is fine. What's up, Sephora C, baby? How you doing? Allegedly, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Come to the room, you guys. Like this video, please. Um, yeah. What's up, Bashful? How you doing, bro? You got me binge watching your videos, like I said. Very interesting commentary. I like your approach on things and your viewpoint. Um, I was in a couple of lives today, whatever, you know what I'm saying, because I'm between cleaning up my house and doing things around the house, make sure the house is straight, and watching movies and stuff. Like I said, I would be doing all weekend anyway. I ran across a bunch of nonsense of people, and I had to go back and catch up on stuff that actually was what it was. I had to catch up on things, and people's commentary was not based on what I've heard other places. And I want to say this. Bashford had a video about the word jealousy that's been thrown around here. He had a video a couple days ago about that I watched. And I really didn't get it then, but I truly understand it now. Um, if y'all haven't subscribed and listened to Bashful B's videos, please go check this brother out. He really is someone that is, I think, have his head on straight. Someone that isn't about nonsense and BS and not messy at all, but very honest, very truthful was not. And people say they like honesty and truthfulness was not, but sometimes they can't really stomach or stand it. But this brother have a lot on his channel that is basically just down to earth, just thinking rationally type of thing. But jealous. My question is, what is it that anyone has to be jealous of about anyone here on YouTube? One, first off, no one could spend anyone else's money here on YouTube. No one can live. What's up, Sharice, baby? How you doing? What's up, Poison Ivy? How you doing, baby? No one can spend anyone else's money here on YouTube. No one can live anyone else's life on YouTube. What's meant for each of us here on YouTube, be a content creator or subscriber, is meant for us solely and specifically. Right. It's right. Every week there's a new word. You're right about that. First it was narrative, then it was all the other little words that was floating around here, whatever. But this week is jealousy or jealous. But like I was saying, what does anyone have to be jealous of or anyone else? I live a pretty good life. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's somewhere in the middle. I'm extremely comfortable with who I am, what I have, what is meant for me, what I'm working toward, things of that nature. No problem. Be careful while you're driving, sir. What's up, Trina, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? You're fine, baby. You're fine. You're good. You're good. You were driving too. But yeah. So what is it that anyone has to be jealous of? I can't spend what you have. You can't spend what I have. I say this all the time. Was not what you eat don't make me shit, and what I eat don't make you shit. So why is it that someone is jealous? Why is it that someone think that someone else is jealous? What about you that is so unanimous, was not so important, so magnificent that you think someone has the what's up, Michelle's daughter, baby? How you doing? That you think that you have anything that you possess that makes someone else jealous. Now, of course, Tracy has always been the target of people's outrage. For what reason, I don't know. And like I've always said, even when I was going through my little situation with the people from over there, um, with the CC people, was not. I like Tracy. Do I agree with everything Tracy does? No. And even Tracy and I had our disagreement one time, was not, where we hashed it out in the video. She made a video, I made a video, was not, and it was done with, and we moved on and got really past it quickly within the same hour of the same day. Because we're both adults. Do I like everything that Tracy has done in the past? No. Will I like everything she do in the future? No. But is it my place to try to judge her or correct her behavior? No, it's not. It's my job and my place to continue being who I am, to maintain who I am meant to be, and my path to walk. It's not my place to try to critique what she does, how she did it, what she did, and things of that nature. Me just simply stating I don't agree with everything she does was not. I don't have to pinpoint anything. But I do know that there's no malicious intent in what Tracy does and what she says. Does she get things wrong? Yes. Does she misspeak? Yes. Do we all get things wrong? Yes. Do we all misspeak? Yes. It's the adults in the room that can admit that and move on from that. It's the adults in the room that can see where they have made a mistake, where they have misspoken, where they have misjudged, and just move past that, whatever. Y'all know for me, I don't do apologies. I don't give them, nor do I accept them. Not because I'm so big and so uppity to where I don't think I do anything wrong. I make mistakes every day, all day long. And I misspeak every day, all day long. But if I said something to you that was offensive to, or say something negative or derogatory about you or anyone about in your family, be it child, dead, relative, or what the case may be, was not, I meant that. So why would I sit here and apologize for that? I meant it when I said it. I meant it now. It is what it is. That's not going to change. Now, people may think that's wrong. People may think that's offensive and rude and how arrogant of me was not. I don't care. Going back to the thing again, what I eat don't make you shit. What you eat and what you feel about me was not don't move me one way or the other. So back to the whole jealousy thing. Nicole Tyler saying people are jealous of her. Now, we all know, well, the smart people know that we all share content creators. Sorry, we all share subscribers as content creators. We all share the same 2,500 subscribers, if not a little bit more than that, whatever. Depends on what people come here to look for. We all share them. Some people come over here, and when they're over here, once again, they're foodies. That's what we call ourselves over here. Was now we go over to Tracy's platform. We're pieces. We go over to Harley's platform. We're the honeys. We go over to Miss Deanna's platform. We're the WGQs. We go over to Shan's platform. We're the trill ones. When you go over to, you heard me say you, because I don't watch her like that. When y'all go over to Nicole's platform, y'all are the Hearts and Roses. So when anyone thinking that someone is going to come over here and rep someone else over here, well, it's not. Depends on what time, how I feel on that day and that moment was not. I may correct the behavior. I may just let it pass because it's not that serious for me. But I like to think that when you come over here was not, you're going to be respectful of my platform and who I am. Now we can rep whoever we want to rep was not, but as long as I don't find it offensive and annoying, you're welcome to do it. But the moment I find it offensive and annoying, I'm done. So, and I think that I've set up my platform and my mannerisms and my behavior to the fact that everyone who comes up here knows that I'm going to speak how I feel in that moment. You may get offended. I really don't care. Because once again, this is my home. In my home, I am the only person that must feel comfortable. In my home, it's my job to make sure that everyone else who steps across the threshold of my home feel comfortable and welcomed. Now, the only way that you will get your feelings hurt over here is if you step out of the comfort zone in which I am trying to create over here. The only way that you will get drugged across these streets is if you say something to me that I don't like in an offensive way, trying to belittle or demean me in any way, shape, or form. As y'all know, I don't go around here causing trouble. I don't go around here picking up someone else's beefs and arguments. Well, it's not. What I do, however, is respond and react on based on what I see and have seen on these YouTube streets. So no one's jealous of an opportunity of anyone. I was over in Harley's platform last night, and she was talking about the whole situation between Nicole and Tracy. Well, really between Nicole by herself because Tracy's not really giving it any energy, which is that's why another reason why I like Tracy. She pick and chooses who she wanted to pick and choose with. I mean, what's to fight with? When she had feelings and strong emotions for someone was not in a positive way, she rather just step away and move on. She tried it with Sean. She tried it with Fibe. She's trying it with Nicole. And it seems as though Nicole is trying to push her into a verbal fisticuffs because she's offended and upset. And that's what I'm seeing. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care one way or the other how it goes. But as it's always been known, I like Tracy. Everyone knows I like Tracy. Even when people were trying to get me to turn against Tracy was not. No, I like Tracy. I like Tracy because Tracy's gonna be Tracy. Tracy's gonna do what she wants to do. What's up, Wildcard baby? How you doing? Hey Shan, sweetheart, how you doing? What's up, C Tyson? How you doing, baby? Tracy's gonna be herself. Tracy's gonna do what she wanna do, how she wanna do it, whatnot. She'll listen and take advice from people that she know that don't mean her harm, which we all do that. But it seemed as though people want to pick and poke at one person, thinking that it's going to push them into a corner or up their cred or up their credibility. And the reality is, you don't realize that you had more people in Nicole. This is Nicole I'm talking to now. You had more people in your chat, which you know me. I don't care about numbers. I can have three. I can have 300. I don't care. I'm still giving you the same energy and the same commentary that I want to give you. But Nicole, it seems as though y'all are really who's beeping. What's going on out here? Oh, what's the cable people doing this late at night? I'm fucking my cable. Anyway, so Nicole, you had more people in your chat when you were just doing your regular old car chronicles, talking about everybody was not that you had in your chat today. And the people you had in your chat was not all, based on what people are saying, were all strangers. What's up, Kelly, baby? How you doing? And it's not that numbers matter to me whatsoever, but it seems like numbers really matter to you. It seems as though numbers really matter to the people who think that this is their way out of whatever situation that they're in. A lot of us content creators was not with these smaller platforms. When I say smaller platforms, I mean under 20,000. Because anything under 20,000 was not really small, and 20,000 is really small as well in the grand scheme of things. When people are having hundreds of thousands of subscribers and things of that nature, so 20,000 is anything under 20,000 is a small platform. Anything under 20,000 is a very minute platform. You know what I'm saying? So when you have a smaller platform and you think that this is going to be your way to, I guess, whatever big time you consider the big time is, just because it tells a lot about who you are as a person. Because when you're screaming that someone is jealous of you, that's because if the shoes were on the other foot and the roles would be reversed, you would actually be jealous. You would actually be envious of someone else's opportunity. You would actually, so sexy black, how you doing, baby? You will be that person that will be jealous and envious of someone else. That says a lot about you when you choose to put stuff out there like that. When you choose to say that someone is jealous or someone is concerned or someone is worried about something that really they're not. Very few people in this world have anything that I can acquire and I desire. So therefore, there's very few people in this world that I will ever be jealous of, regardless of how much you have, how much you show us. Because I know a lot of people who have a lot of things and like to flaunt them are empty and shallow and vacant inside. Don't have the confidence, don't have the integrity, don't have the wherewithal, don't have the mindset, the talent, and the ability to um, construct their life the way they want it to be. Sorry about that, you guys. I just got a phone call. I had to take that phone call. My bad. Apologize about that. But yeah, there's no one that I am jealous of. There's no one that I would be jealous of. There's no one that I would, you know, look at them and be like, damn, I wish I had that life. And I learned that lesson very early on. Because I told you guys, when I was younger, I was acting, modeling, dancing, things like that was not. I was going to Hollywood during pilot season was not, doing pilots was not, auditioning for pilots and things like that, whatever. And I always, when I was younger, when I say younger, I mean not even an adult, like preteen, teenage years. I would always wonder, why don't why don't I get the break that I think I have deserved? But as I got older, I started to realize, well, it's not. What's meant for me is for me. And as long as I'm getting something and taking lessons from what I'm experiencing, was not, I will always be growing. I will always will be working toward who I'm meant to become. Hey, Kelly, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? And it was never because I would see celebrities and I would see people that was that I auditioned with or did a little job here or there with was not, and then I would see them blow up or glow up or do their thing was not. And then I was thinking, well, I'm talented. I'm more talented than they are. Why don't I? Why did I get that break? Because that break wasn't for me. That break wasn't for what was meant for me. God prepared me for. And I need to start looking at where I'm at was not and getting the gems and the lessons that I need to get now. So therefore, when I do receive the blessings that God has meant for me was not, which I'm still, I've been blessed my entire life, but the blessings that is going to be outwardly where people be like, oh my God, you made it, type of thing, whatever case may be, because I've always been talented. You know, I'm going to be prepared for it. It's not going to go squandered away. It's not going to be something that is going to be misused or mistreated, things of that nature. What's up, Paulette, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Hey, Tracy Boo. Just talking about you, sweetie. In a good way, of course. But yeah, it's just that I don't get the whole I'm jealous or they're jealous of me. And my thing is looking at anyone, everyone, I mean, sorry to say, well, it's not. I see lonely people on here. I see desperate people on here. I see angry people on here. I see sick people on here. I see mentally ill people on here. I see poor people on here. I see people who have no dreams and things of that nature was not. So my thing is, what is it that I need to be jealous of? You have more subs than I do. So what? I didn't come on here looking for people to give me the energy and the information that I need in order to build me up to be who I'm going to be. Like I've always said, I came on this platform a fully formed individual. I came on this platform a complete adult. And y'all know I always say, if you give people the power to build you up, you give them the power to break you down. I think that's one thing that they hate about Tracy. Tracy knows who she is. She's comfortable with who she is. She is okay with her flaws. She's okay with her um, whoever whatever that people don't like about her was that she's okay with that, and she don't allow people to break her down. Now I think Tracy's a little bit too emotional at times because if it was me, I would have been on drug Nicole across these streets and back. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I've always said that I always liked Tracy when they were trying to get me to turn against her. Like I said before, I like Tracy. It is what it is. And they hate the fact that a woman who they see a flaw in don't let that flaw break her down. What's up, Trina baby? How you doing, sweetheart? They hate the fact that they see someone that if they, and not saying this in a bad way, was not, but they're not comfortable with who they are. So therefore, they don't understand. They don't understand how Tracy can be comfortable with who she is. But they don't realize was not that people learn from their environments. And Tracy learned from her upbringing, from her childhood, from her being adulthood was not that she's okay with being herself. She's okay with being by herself at times. She's okay with being herself at times. She is okay with who she is. She's comfortable with that. And she's not asking you to like her. She's not asking you for your permission to be herself. And a lot of people on here is asking for permission to be themselves. You know, those people don't understand. People don't understand the fact that, you know, that's why, as I said, people said also the same people that was over there was telling me that I'm arrogant. No, I'm not arrogant at all. I'm comfortable with who I am. I have a mirror, and y'all ain't crazy. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I have a mirror, and y'all are not crazy. That was I said that for years. Like I've said that for probably several decades. Not because the way I physically look and the way I'm physically built up was not, but how I'm mentally built up and how I'm mentally prepared myself to be who I am, to walk through this life. I'm not arrogant, Tracy. I mean, the thing is, like I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I think that that's what bothers people was not. Just like even when D made the little video about you and I, was not that we should bow down and we're no one and no one would know who we are if it wasn't for. No, I know who I am, and that's more than enough for me. That's more than enough for me. I'm more than comfortable with being myself. With being by myself, I'll never be lonely. You know what I'm saying? I may be alone at times with that, but I'll never be lonely because I'm uncomfortable with myself to be myself. I'm truthful enough with myself to understand what my flaws are, and I know that my flaws only makes me stronger. And people who are insecure, people who are desperate, people who are tired, people who are scared, they don't understand and or accept and respect that aspect of people. Right, Trina? Well, like thing is, and there's a bunch of us. Let me name people that I really truly respect and like. Of course, Tracy, Deanna, Shan, Harley, Mimi, Nat, um, Rick. I'm Trina, Kendra, Tex, all my mods, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to like and get into different people was not for different reasons. Like I said, Bashful was not. Shout out to Bashful. If y'all haven't subscribed to Bashful, please subscribe to Bashful. His way of thinking, you can tell that is rooted in spirituality, not religion, but spirituality. And when he speak, is not speaking negatively or ugly was not, but some people would take it harshly because it's truth, and it's truth because it's his truth. It doesn't have to necessarily be my truth or your truth was not, but it's his truth. And if you respect someone's opinion and you are trying to get to know someone was not and accept people for who they are, you respect the fact that they're speaking their truth, regardless who likes it or not. You start to yes, Bashful. Oh, yeah, Bashful. Yeah, I'll just say beautiful. Yeah, he definitely is someone like his commentary just is cool. Now, stay out the damn pollen because you know the pollen gets on your nerves and bothers you as that. So you be coughing and carrying on. So I'm thinking that you be getting the damn um Rona was not. So I be scared to watch it sometimes. I have to wear my mask when I watch it because I don't know. I'm just saying. But you know, it's just that I like people who have that truthfulness and that honesty about themselves. Tracy knows that I'm not gonna go come up here and battle for her because she can battle for herself if she wants to. But at the same time, I will talk about the situation that's going on around, and I will support her if she needs support from me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like. I stand with myself. My life truly and honestly is all about me. It really truly is. And when I make exceptions for people to bring people into my world was not, you know, then I take obsession to them taking advantage of that of my kindness. You know, like I said, everyone should really focus on themselves first and foremost until you are 100% complete. And when none of us will ever be 100% complete, we make allowances for other people in our lives. We make allowances to bring people into our lives, was not, and be open to other people, whatever, whatever. But the reality is, if I'm not 100%, when I am called upon to help someone else out, whatever, which I do quite often, will I really be there if I don't give myself my 100% and look at myself as the number one priority in my life? You know, and thing is, like I said, everyone that I've named was not. I have their back wholeheartedly, and then some. You know what I'm saying? If they ever need me or call on me for something, was not. I'm there for them, but at the same time, I have to be asked. I don't like inserting myself into situations was not where I'm not asked to help. I'm not inserting myself into things and doing things that I am overexerting my energy and my resources, just like with the whole preparing for this whole situation that we're going through was not. I can't tell people what to do. All I can do is prepare myself as much as possible and whatever resolve I have and extra I have, extend it to someone else who needs it. But that's just how I live my life, though. I know you had a rough day at work, Kendra, baby. Hope you feeling better, sweetie. Yeah, I just I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't understand how the mindset of people who know that people have supported them now that you get a promise of an opportunity, You think people are jealous of you. And like Harley was saying, no one's jealous of what happened when y'all, not saying you, because not telling one person, several people was not, when y'all came to Atlanta. What people are questioning is when you left, how your behaviors changed, how your mindset changed, how your verbiage changed, how you thought that you were more than what you were and that you are, how that changed. That's what people are having pause about. People are having pause because they don't understand what is it about a weekend where you were on camera with someone that you said you didn't like change your entire mindset and your mind frame. No one cares that you have an opportunity. And like I've always said, I wish everyone, even people that I don't care for, was not. I wish you happiness. I wish you luck. Why would I give myself an ulcer or an aneurysm trying to wish ill on you? Talk nasty and greasy to you and about you. No one does that. No one has time for that. People don't care. People, for the most part, are good people. People want you to be happy. People want you to do what's best for you. But the problem comes when you think that you're more than what you are and you're not being able to see the forest through the trees. Because anyone can hire a camera crew. Well, not anyone. Because some people, like I said, there are poor people on here was not who's faking the funk just to get by. But if you have the means and the resources was not, you can hire a camera crew. You can hire a personal chef for the weekend. You can hire people to do all those things. But the thing is, she switched a long time ago. Y'all saw how she. Thing is, one thing is this. What's upsetting me, not about them, but about us, and I say us because I'm part of us, you know what I'm saying, is that we are expecting them to act differently. We are expecting them to do something differently than what they've always shown us who they are. We're expecting them to be different than who they showed us who they are. Remember when Nicole was over there with VS? How that whole thing went down? The whole thing with James, the whole thing with Sean. Y'all remember all that? How all that went down? I knew then that she can't be trusted. See, we're forgetting who these people are. And I've always said, once I see you, I can't unsee you. I may tolerate you, I may big up you, I may whatever, but I don't expect anything less from you than who you are. Not open, baby. They are like when they came to Tyler. They are like when they came to Atlanta. They met Tyler Perry. They are like they was filming in one of his mansions. They are like they was on his studio lot off of on Linwood Drive, off of Highway 176, the old Fort McPherson base. That's what y'all act like. Y'all act like y'all were meeting with, you know what I'm saying, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, you know what I'm saying, Ava DuVernay. Y'all, I like y'all was doing something on that level. What's up, I'm just me, baby? How you doing? Oh no, no. This is just a quickie one. This is just a quick commentary. I'm not telling them anything because they don't listen. They're hearing, but they don't listen. Or they're listening, but they're not hearing. And my thing is, like I said, with Nicole, I see how she, like I said, how she was over there on VS and how that whole thing happened. Same thing with Seven. I seen how Seven acted. I seen same thing with how Heidi Snowfly. And I said, I don't know these ladies whatsoever. Was not I don't know anything against these ladies was whatever. But I'm saying I've been watching everyone for a while. I've been in some people's chats. I shouted some people out was not some people have been over here was not shouted me out whatever same thing. But like I said, I've never had a relationship with any of these people because I don't want to get involved on that level. People show you who they are, and it's up to us to believe it. People have shown us who they are, and it's up to us to believe it. If we're not going to take people for face value for what they show us was not, we can't get mad at them for doing what they're doing. It's this like resolve that I have for people. Like it bothered me what happened with me and people that I fell out with because we had a relationship, we had a connection. We, like I said, we've broken bread, we've done things together. Was not, but after I express myself how I'm going to express myself. It's over with. It's done. I can't. But then once you show me who you are, I can only see that. I can only see that you're no good, that you're a liar, that you're a manipulator, that you're deceitful, that you try to antagonize, that you are messy as hell for no reason. That's all I can see. So I don't care what you do. Right, Trina, right. Nicole has always been that way. Whenever the wind blows, that's where she's going. Wherever she thinks she has the most opportunity from, that's where she goes. When she saw that her platform was down in the dumps when she attacked James and Sean that one time, what did she do? She ran to Baltimore. Then she tried to get on line with James. I mean, Sean and James was. I'm sorry, Sean was not, and then tried to have James accept her apology. No, James saw who she was then, so it doesn't surprise people. Well, it doesn't surprise me, I should say. And I'm not saying y'all should be who y'all shouldn't feel how y'all feel, but it is what it is. I can't sit up here and act as if that what she did is, you know what I'm saying, it's not something that I would expect from her to do, who she is. If I was to say, and bring a producer up in here was not, a music producer up here was not, you know how many people that she would turn on in order for to try to get in good with me? There's a lot of people are. If I was to show y'all, like I said earlier, if I was to show you guys and tell you guys who I know and what I do and who I work with and who I have connections with, what's not, people will be in my face smiling and grinning, cheesing and what's not, trying to say, saying, "Oh, we always liked you. We always thought you was fun. We always thought it was cool." Okay, whatever. Thank you. Whatever. And that's my response. But she's too old to be gullible. We're all too old to be gullible. If someone's showing us, this is what I've always said from the very beginning. I watch people how they build up friendships, how they break down friendships, how they befriend, how they defriend. I watch how you fight with people, what's not. I watch how you say people that you like, that you're cool with, what's not. How you attack them when you think that they can no longer serve a purpose for you, what's not. And just watching, observing what's not, and my observations, there's no credibility amongst a lot of people here, and I can't say everybody was that because that's not true. There's no credibility amongst a lot of people here on this YouTube thing, subscribers and content creators alike. There is no credibility. There is no sense of integrity. There's no sense of, saying, let me truly build a relationship with you. And the relationship's not going to be perfect. So it's not going to say there's always smiles and grins or us not. But you choose the type of person that you want to be. You make sure that you are being the best person that you was meant to be. Not asking for perfection, not asking for someone to, saying, be this ideal of what someone else has in their mind, but you know what you want for your life. You know that you can't do people wrong and treat people badly, what's not, and expect to get good things from them. You know that. You know that you can't, be you know that you can't be this vindictive, evil, nasty person and expect good things to happen for you. It's called karma, people. Sooner or later, you're going to reap what you sow. Sooner or later, you are going to get everything that is meant for you, the good and the bad. You know, you're going to get everything that's meant for you. You're going to get everything that you ever wanted and then some. And that's involving the good, bad, and the indifferent. Especially when you're going out here doing people wrong and treating people dirty for no reason. Now, we all know in real life, true friends and support is hard to come by. And me, if it's harder because I don't trust everyone because I'm watching you and expecting you to turn. I'm watching you and expecting you to do some bullshit. I'm watching you and expecting you to not be as genuine as you want me to believe that you are in Hollywood. The thing is, let me leave that alone. But yeah, I just want people to know that I'm more upset with the fact that we are expecting something different from these people than what they've already shown us. Even if it didn't happen to us per se, they've shown us who they were based on how they interacted with other people. That they've said was they were cool with, that they said they were nice with. Mm, yeah. No, can people not die now? I mean, no, the thing is, it's because we are more. Sorry, I'm watching Justice League as well. Good people are dying now. I think that what it is that a lot of people was not are tired of the BS and the nonsense that's going on. So therefore, they're choosing to fall back. They're choosing to do other things and engage in other ways in other areas. Just because someone is being malicious and evil doesn't necessarily mean that that everyone around is the same way. I think that people are really truly getting tired of the nonsense. People are really truly getting tired of the fakeness. And when people are tired, they just choose to disengage, which is a good thing for them, a good thing for their sanity was not. But at the same time, you don't want someone who is going to sorry, you don't want someone who is going to be not genuine. When people aren't genuine, what's not around you, that really does affect you, especially when you care for them, what's not. But I just want people to understand is that people only can do to us what we allow them to do. People only can trick us when we allow them to do so. We can't hold people to a standard that they don't hold themselves to. The best thing that we can do is walk away. The best thing that we can do is just saying move on and get and be better at who we are and work on ourselves. But yeah, I just want people to understand that all these words of jealousy and people want what you have. What do you have that's worth someone wanting? Because if you look up the word jealousy, was that is mean that you have something that you acquire something that someone else wants to acquire as well. And I don't think that anyone's trying to acquire what you guys have. I don't think that people are acquiring or trying to acquire what you have, what you possess. That's the basic definition of jealousy. And I don't think that anyone is doing that. So we need to come up with some new words. We need to come up with some new commentary. We need to stay off of trying to entice people or invite people into arguments and fusses and fighting was not because that doesn't work either. How you doing, sweetheart? Watch the replay, baby. I'm ready to get off in a second or two. But yeah, this is what people don't understand was that no one cares. Like, well, let me phrase no one cares. I know I don't care. I can speak for everybody else. And like I said, I don't watch everybody. What I do is I listen to who I like, and then if they say something that I find intriguing or interesting or what's not, I do a little research to figure out what they're talking about, so it can make sense to me. Other than that, I'm not subscribed to a lot of people. Was not. I'm not watching a lot of people. Whatever I'm saying, because I don't want that nonsense and stupidity in my head. I don't want that nonsense and stupidity in my brain. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's not, saying something that I choose to engage in, but I will talk about it when I feel like it. I will put my 2 cents in as I feel like it. There's no personal attack on anyone, whatever. If you choose to talk shit and pop shit was not, oh well, y'all be okay. I know I will be because I don't listen to you anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch you. I don't listen to you. It is what it is. But I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna do it how I want to do it. I'm gonna be who I want to be. And like I said, I live a pretty good life. I'm cool. Don't have everything, but I have enough. Not the best, not the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think I can speak for everyone when I say I wish everyone luck on your endeavors. I wish you all happiness. I wish you all, you know what I'm saying, good tidings. I hope you receive everything that you hope to receive and then some. But let's see if you can handle it though. Let's see if you can handle it. Let's see if you can handle the blessings that's meant for you. Or will you squander them away? And in a year or two, be in the same place that you are before it happened. I'm just saying, you guys. I just want to come to you guys. Like I said, this is a little quick one, whatever. I just want to come to you guys really quick and talk to y'all. And, you know what I'm saying? Just reach out and, of course, touch bases with you guys. Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being respectful. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm humbled by you guys just, being here. And, I love you guys. But it's more important to love yourself, to love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Y'all have a great evening. Once again, stay safe, stay covered, food junkie, and I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.